What up, cuz?
What they do? Ain't shit. What's going
Oh,
on?
yeah.
Man,
Yeah,
ain't
man.
shit ready to
Cooling.
get started. Till the open bar.
Yeah, yeah.
Go ahead and introduce
Appreciate you
yourself.
having
Oh yeah,
Shit, what
100.
it do? Huh?
I said, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Oh, what's going on, everybody? My name Vaughn. Shit, Vaughn Rose. Shit, happy to be here with my dog, Big Cuz, you feel me? So, just out here just cooling, feel me? Finna take it in a little bit, but I had to come fuck with my cuz first.
100, 100. So, hey, I'm gonna let you pick the topic. I'm gonna let you pick the first topic we're gonna talk about tonight. So, what you want to discuss? What's something that's been like on your mind? It don't matter, bro. It's called open bar. You can talk about anything.
Okay, okay. Well, shit, being a rapper and me being, a hip hop head, I want to know what's your top five all time, dead or alive, straight off the rip,
Dead or alive?
dead or alive,
Shit. Pop,
for sure.
Pop, uh, Nas,
Okay.
uh, shit. If I gotta go, West Coast, shit.
You ain't got to go no coach. Shit, everybody can
I
just
know I'm
be the
trying to
same city.
think because
Same year.
I like a lot of niggas, dog. I like a
Yeah,
lot of
no
rap
shit.
niggas. I don't know. Like I was just listening to UGK Pimp C.
Yeah, I
That
heard
just that's
that
just
murder.
that's just me. I'm gonna say 8 Ball.
Okay,
Nah, fuck that. Not 8 Ball. Scarface. Scarface.
okay, for sure.
Um, yeah, shit. One more.
You got Pac, you got Nas. Who you have from the West Coast? I don't think you said nobody from the West Coast.
I
Who
ain't
you
say
got?
nobody from the West Coast. Even though Pop ain't from the West Coast.
Right, true, true, true.
Shit. I'm gonna put I ain't gonna lie, this is my personal. Niggas don't know her
Yeah,
here local you know her. I'm gonna say Moot Boy.
Mook Boy, hell yeah.
I'm gonna say Moot Boy.
Yeah, Mook Boy, hey, low key,
Only
he
only
for the
cause only cause I can relate to him. He talk about everyday shit. He talk about real shit. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? And us being from Florida, like we can relate to all that shit. We got homeboys that's bound. Shit.
but
We done did our dirt.
free Dank, free Tajay.
What? What? What about your top five?
But shit, me, I'ma definitely have Pac in there for sure. I'ma have Trick Daddy in there. I'ma have Soldier Slim in there. I'ma have see that, you know what I'm saying? Once you get, like you say, it's a lot of niggas out there. You don't want to leave nobody out.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't even think about it. Like shit, BG.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, when you got BG, Juvie, like it's like they so close. You don't want to pick one. You know what I'm saying? Just like how you said with what you call it, 8 Ball, bitch. You can't leave MJG out. You got to put them in, like them, UGK, Outkast, because niggas gonna go ham about Dre, but niggas sleep on Big Boy. I ain't never heard a whack Big Boy verse. You feel me? So it's too many niggas out there to. But like I say, so Pop, Trick, Slim, uh, shit. I mean, I really can't go without saying Boosie.
So what I'm saying, that's another one.
You know what I'm saying? And then
That's
maybe
another one. You feel me?
you feel me, and then like a nigga like Ross, you gotta, he gotta throw his hat in there too. You know what I'm saying? Rick Ross ain't dropped a bad album yet, so it's a lot of different ways you can go about it, bro.
I feel like this. This is my personal opinion. I feel like Ross' career, not sales wise, but just the way he doing shit,
Mm-hmm.
is kind of like a what if Biggie was still alive. Like Biggie was still alive,
Right. Yeah.
Biggie probably would have did that same shit. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
yeah,
Like that. Like, so when I look at Ross, I look at a down south Biggie. You know, and
no,
that ain't no disrespect to Biggie or nothing like that. But I'm just saying, like, that's just my personal opinion.
no, I feel you. And then, I agree with that. And if Big was still alive, he probably would have been way, way even bigger than Ross because, coming out of New York, coming, in the 90s when that New York shit was real heavy, Big was, he was going, Ross done sold, like you say, but, Big going multi-platinum, off the rip.
Yeah,
Ross, you see a post on Instagram saying like, oh, Teflon Don just went 2 times platinum. That shit came out 10 years ago. You feel me? Like Ross get over time sales. Biggie was getting out the gate shit. So I definitely I think Ross played to that too. He had the Nobody song on Mastermind with him and French Montana. The Nobody Till Somebody Kills You off the Mastermind CD.
yeah,
So
yeah. Uh-huh.
I think he always catered to him being the down south Biggie. I think he
Deeper than rap. Deeper than rap is what showed me he really could rap. That's my favorite Ross album. Like I
yeah,
can play that bitch from the first track all the way to the end.
yeah,
Deeper than
yeah.
rap was always that's gonna always be my favorite Ross album. And then after that, shit, I ain't gonna count. I fuck with Port of Miami too. If you really
Yeah,
listen to what that nigga talking about on Port of Miami too, you can tell his life that elevated. Like he really talking about some real shit. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I think the only thing with Port of Miami too, I think it was good. I think, but you know what I'm saying, when you name it something like that, Port of Miami 2, you know what I'm saying, it's like an expectation. Like it wasn't like Port of Miami 1. Like you said, it was an elevation. Definitely
Right.
an elevation. You know what I'm saying? You hear Port of Miami 1, you got, hustling, White House, pots and pans, shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And then you got the more, the life Ross living now. So I think it was a good album, but when you do the part two of a classic, you know what I'm saying, sometimes that should be tough. You feel me? But I fuck with Port of Miami too. So yeah, I feel what you're saying, bro.
Transitioning over to basketball.
Yes, sir.
Uh, what's Cuz name? He went to Carter Newman. Played for the Hawks. And John
You say
Collins.
what? Yeah,
What's
yeah, yeah.
Cuz
He
name that
from
played for the Hawks? John Collins. He went to Carter
yeah,
Newman, right?
John Cox. Uh-huh.
Okay. How you feel about him? How you feel about him being in the NBA? Because you know a lot of niggas from down here. You know a lot of our niggas in NFL. Like Matt Elam, I played Little League with him. Tommy Lee Lewis, I used to walk that nigga to school. Jacoby Brissett, I watched him win the state championship with my cousin Leroy Kelson when they was at the Wire. When they
Yeah,
had Mike Ruiz and all of them. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So we know him for more so football players, but how you feel about bro being in the NBA? Like, think about it. We had Alonzo G and we
Yeah.
had Anthony Goldwire. If you old enough to remember Anthony Goldwire, he was like one of the first niggas from Palm Beach to, you know what I'm saying, make it to the NBA. And then I know Alonzo G, and now we got John Collins. So how you feel about that?
Nah, I love it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I came up playing ball, so that was, that's everybody dream. Most kids at some point dream of being some type of professional athlete, at some point, so to see somebody, like you say,
Yeah.
you watch Jacoby them win the state championship. Like I remember playing against Jacoby in basketball, when I was probably, I think I'm like 2 years older than him. You know what I'm saying? So he
And
was
people
killing
don't know.
it.
And people don't know
And
that nigga. And people don't know that nigga probably was as fat in basketball as he was
bro,
in football, which is why he went to
nope,
Florida to play both ways. But I think somebody sat him down and talked to him and told him, bro, you got a better chance of making it in football than you do basketball. But he was fat in
no,
basketball
no,
too.
no doubt, bro. Like I say, I ain't know he played football at first. I knew him from basketball. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, to see guys like him, like you say, John Collins, it's a cat that I know named John Bostic. You know what I'm saying? He played
Him
whatchamacallit,
too.
linebacker for the Redskins now. So to see these guys, you know what I'm saying, is great. You know what I'm saying? Palm Beach, we don't really have that rep, and then Scotty Barnes, you know what I'm saying, coming out of West Palm. He went
Man,
to
yeah. Him too.
you know
Florida
what I'm saying?
State, Palm Beach
Yeah.
County. Now he with the Raptors and shit. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, fourth pick overall in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Like it's only 60 niggas that get picked every year in the NBA. And
No,
before,
I don't think nobody in the history of Palm Beach County got picked that high in the draft. Football or basketball.
Yeah, I don't think so either, bro.
So that was huge. Like I know Matt Elam went first round. And there was somebody else from like my granddad at the time. I think my uncle at the time, he went first round, but I don't think nobody was like a lottery dog or
Yeah,
like
you know,
top five type.
at the draft, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, one of the profile players and shit. So, you know, anything to put Palm Beach on the map, you know, open the doors, you know, because, you know, Palm Beach got a lot of talent, you know, football, basketball, musically, and then just, you know, intelligence in general. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of, we get overlooked. You know what I'm saying? I know you hear it in the music. They always, you know, they talk about Broward and Dade. Even niggas that's from like down this way. If a nigga from Broward, he gonna mention Dade. If a nigga from Dade, he gonna mention Broward. But you don't never hear Palm Beach. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, shit. Like, you know, going back to Andre 3000, but Palm Beach got something to say. You feel me? So,
You
you know,
feel me?
that's how.
100. 100. Man, I remember coming up in middle school, right? I went to Bel Air.
Yeah.
Kennedy was the only school that tapped that ass when I was done. The
Yeah.
year I went there, the three top schools was Bel Air, Kennedy, and Roosevelt in the district. Roosevelt was third. Bel X was second. We lost 2 games that year, and both games was to Kennedy. We played Kennedy 3 times that year. The first time they won, second time we won, and then in the playoffs they beat us, and they ended up winning the championship of you feel me, the district or whatever the fuck it was. So you got some insight on Kennedy basketball. Like how is Kennedy basketball today?
Well, like I say, you know, for people that's watching and don't know, I'm currently the coach at JFK, the basketball coach. So, last year we didn't have a season, you know, due to COVID and all that type of shit. But this year, you know, baseball's going right now. So if everything, you know, stay how it is, then we should have a season. So we scheduled to start in January, like right when we get back from Christmas break. You feel
Right.
me? But we already started up, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's called intramurals, but it's more so conditioning and just kind of seeing what the kids got, you know, having them out there run, you know, do a little drills. It's kind of tough right now because we got like 50 kids out there right now that's coming out today. But, you know, obviously you're not going to carry 50
Yeah.
on the roster. And then it's kind of hard to you know, it's usually me and two other. Sometimes it's just me, so it's hard to kind of get them all. You know, it's hard to really build the skills right now because there's so many, and you don't want to have people just standing outside. You know what I'm saying? Like doing nothing. You know, you want everybody to be involved at some point. But we finna start chopping it down. You know what I'm saying? Really focus in on what we're trying to do, and you know, get the program back to where we wanted to be. You feel me?
That's amazing, dog. That's amazing. The reason why I say that, dog, because Kennedy was one of those schools back in the day, bro. Like Kennedy was known, they was always known for sports because they
Right.
converted from a high school to a middle school, and then from that point, it was always known for like I know, like in the '60s and '70s and shit, they was known for like more so football.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I know like '80s, '90s. That's when the transition to like Kennedy was like that school for basketball. But the crazy part about it, like I'm from Miss Avenue, right?
Yeah.
And like it was a lot of good ass athletes that went to school, but them niggas was like in the streets or they was product of like their uncles and their daddies and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So some of our best athletes became some of our biggest trappers. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They lost their life or some unfortunate, you know what I'm saying, happening. Like us being from Palm Beach, we see a lot of that. So 50 kids, 50 boys at that. You feel me? And knowing the environment that they come from and knowing that you got to do chops and shit like that. Like, is a lot of the
Yeah.
stuff that was going on with Kennedy when we was coming up, is it still going on today?
Yeah, most definitely. You know, you still got to battle with, you know, because, you know, it's still the same thing. Kids, you know, they want to be what they see. You know what I'm saying? If you step out the door and you see, you know, your uncle doing this, your big brother doing that, you know, your daddy in prison, but it's not looked at as a negative thing. It's looking at it like, oh, he's holding it down. He's thugging, da 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 da. You know, you get that mindset and that's what you want to do. So it's the same thing. It's plenty of kids with a lot of talent on campus that, you know, still kind of want to do the wrong thing. You feel me? That still want to, you know, play around, joke and things like that. But, I also have been talking to teachers that's telling me, okay, it's bringing them more focus because they want to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? They want to be a part of the basketball team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and that's
Right.
that's one of the reasons I started it early, just so it could be something that, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, a lot what a lot of teachers don't understand, because I'm also a math teacher. So what a lot of teachers don't understand is what goes on with a lot of these kids at home, like you were saying. You know what I'm saying? They don't look at the whole bigger picture. Like Jit might be acting up, but it's not just on the strength that he just bad like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Jit might have not went to sleep last night because his baby brother kept him up all night. He got to wake up to feed his baby brother or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different circumstances for different kids. You feel me? And you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't take the time to realize that. But, thankfully I've been able to understand that, you know what I'm saying? I can, kind of deal with the kids in a different way than some of the other teachers. So I think that that's a part of the reason that we get such a big turnout.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, man. And like somebody said in the comments, kids definitely need an outlet. And we
Yeah, that's
had
Sarah.
I would
That's
say we
Sarah.
had resources. We had resources, but at the same time, like you say, like if if in our own backyard, like my cousin that was on there with me the other day, like, me and him talked about Harry Douglas and Tony Douglas that went to Florida State. Like he went to high school with them. They
Yeah,
brothers. One went to the NFL, one went to the NBA. They both had successful careers. Like down here, like we haven't seen enough of that. You know what I'm
right.
saying? And a lot of it is because the city is plagued with, a lot of violence and stuff like that. So you being a kid coming up, now you being the teacher, you putting yourself in that kid's shoes based off of, what I'm saying, what you saw coming up and how you would have handled it differently.
No, like I say, it's just having the understanding and understanding that, you know, I don't know, when you go to a school like Kennedy, you got to have your mind set to how the kids are. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these teachers come from different schools or different like different trainings and things like that. They're gonna give you the training from, picture perfect school, and you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, like no kid talks back, where everybody's coming with kids that come into the school without supplies, without, and it's not always that, like I say, that they just don't want it or they don't want to learn and things like that. Like some of them, they home life is hectic, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you can't just brush past that. You feel me? You can't just
Mm-hmm.
be like, oh, tighten up. Like, you know what I'm saying? You telling me to tighten up, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I pay the same bills as you, and I'm in middle school. You feel me?
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's like it's deeper than just he bad. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
don't take the time to see that.
Definitely understand that. Now, before we sign out, you got any other topics you want to discuss? Any shout outs? Anything else that you want to, say to the people?
Shoot. Shout out to, I see my boy Dwayne on here, Sarah, Celise. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in to, just listen to us talk real quick. But shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of the music. You know what I'm saying?
One.
We got family ties and all that. So appreciate you having me on.
Mhm.
Shit. Saying just shout out to Palm Beach, man. Shout out to the twins. You know how it go.
Right. 100, man. Yeah, if y'all don't know, he basically family. His twins is my little cousin. It's all
Yeah,
love. It's all family, man. I appreciate you coming on, man. This Tills an open bar. We signing off.
for sure. Love.